Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Series. This is episode 9 coming at you. You may be wondering, where am I right now? Well, I chopped down a lot of the spruce forest so that I could get some spruce wood, and there's more back at the build, which I've actually worked on. I'll explain later. But I've actually been hanging out over here, getting a lot of resources so I can work on the mega base. And the first thing that I really need to show you guys is this. I actually kind of like it. This is my little hut that I made, inspired off of some villager houses, and I honestly think it looks pretty cool. I got some slabs down underneath the stairs, because if you don't have the slabs down there, it looks disgusting. So I just put some slabs down there, so it looks pretty nice. It's nighttime, so I'm gonna have to sleep really quick. But basically, I just have like the rafters. Oh man, I've been trying to remember that word forever. And then I've also got a nice little, just a white, plain white bed. Didn't want any fancy colors, because I mean, like, this is a simple cottage. I need it to stay simple. Speaking of simple, I have a barrel out here, and it just has sort of the things, the mix match of whatever I don't really need at the moment, which is all of this stuff, apparently. And then I just have a little crafting table, because who doesn't need a crafting table? I don't have a furnace, because, like, I have so much food. I don't even know what to do with it, so I don't really need to cook anything. And then I'm just harvesting wood. There's no need for a furnace at the moment, and so until there is need for a furnace, I just left it as simple as possible. And it actually is a pretty nice view of the tower, which is, if we go out here, it's looking pretty magnificent from the back as well. Some snow is starting to accumulate up here. But I did build an extra bridge out from the back of the base so that this was easily accessible. And, well, I guess I'll go back to the base and sort of talk about what else I've been up to. Before I show the base, I have a bit of apologizing to do. I kind of got really eccentric and played for like 3 hours last time I was on. And so I made a lot of progress without showing it on camera. So, I hope that you can forgive me. I built up the walls from that oak layer all the way up here, and as you can see, I've still got to finish it, which is why I went back to get all of these spruce logs. Then I finished the floor, and I'm working on getting, I just need that little bit left. I actually have more than a stack of stone that's already pre-smelted down there, so I'll be able to finish that off right off the bat. And so, yeah, and it's all lit up, so I can, this is actually a functioning base now. Nothing hostile will spawn in there, I don't think, unless pillagers for some reason, which I don't know why they would spawn inside my base, but it is massive. So I can actually start to use this as a functioning base now. I'd like, before I move in, however, I'd like to finish up everything, like the whole entire exterior, until I start working on interior design, just because I've still got a little bit of room left in this base, well, actually hardly at all, just for the chest storage and stuff. I have enough room in this base that I'll keep on using it as my base of operations. But after that, there's pretty much nothing that we need to come back here for. We got Robert in the tower, which, well, I actually forgot to do it yesterday, so I need to give him 2 observers today and ask for forgiveness. And then the villager thing is really, other than Robert, or the farm, I guess. Well, there's a couple things out here that would be the only things that we actually need to come back for, because the inside, after I clear that out, there's going to be nothing left in there that I really need. So that's just going to be kind of sad that I've really, but I do think that I've used this base up to the maximum that it can be used, and that it's served me super well over the beginning of the series and even before the series happened. So I think that at some point in the video, I'll try to share a photo of the base before I started the series, because I clashed birch and oak, and it really looked disgusting. I have a picture of it because right now it's my computer background for some reason on the opening screen. But yeah, I think that this base, it's pretty much done. I've gotten most of the use out of it. All I need to do now is finish this and move in. Well, here is the original style of the base that I did when I started, and really early on in the series. I'll just talk a little bit about the base. I didn't even have the wall or anything. It started with that ugly, back behind what you see, that stone brick and oak little entrance. And I thought it was cool at the time, and then I decided to change the palette over to birch and cobble and stone and stuff. and it really quickly clashed with everything and was kind of disgusting. So I'm glad that I removed it, but that's just sort of like humble beginnings, I guess, because I was really, at that time, a pretty big noob. Before I actually go down to work on the base, I think that I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but I'm going to be sharing some of my thoughts for the interior design. So, of course, I think I've mentioned this multiple times. I want to have a dome at the top coming over with a terrarium in the middle, but also I'd like to have some farms that would be very useful, but also would be just sort of cool aesthetically. So I'm thinking of having like a river run through this part over here somewhere, and have a sugarcane farm over by that river, and then maybe plant some wheat and carrots and stuff and things that need water on the edge over there. And then maybe in the basement there will be a place for redstone, like a pumpkin farm. I think that a redstone pumpkin farm would be really interesting to see, just because, well, I've made one on the stream world recently, but placed them the wrong way. I don't really know how pumpkins work, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. And then I think that would be cool to have a bunch of redstone farms and stuff down in the basement. But I'm really liking that idea that I just came up with of having this like beach and a river coming through here. I think that would just look so cool. Yeah, that feels good. Finished up the floor, and well, one minor problem that I realized, the task that I've set up for myself is to make this a 2-story house. So I'm gonna have to do this again up there. Oh, this is gonna... I've made it so much more hard for myself, because then I also have to do the ceiling. So this is gonna be, I think that I've set myself up for not really failure, but just like torture. This is gonna take so long to finish. I didn't even realize when I first started this project how much I was actually committing to this. I might not even do a second floor. Like, honestly, I don't know. I might just do like different parts of a second floor. Like, maybe I could do like some cool thing with like floating islands or something. Cause all I know... Oh, no. Maybe I can just do one main floating island up here with a water elevator to get up. And when you get up there, then there's paths to all of the other floating islands or something. I'll think of something clever like that, because I'm not covering this whole space with oak. So I was watching Iskyle85's Hermitcraft video yesterday. Great channel, link in the description. If I remember, I'm usually pretty bad about that, but I'll get it up there. And he was talking about how just these plank floors look just very bland, and they're kind of an eyesore. And I do agree, this is kind of lame. So a good way to texture it would be putting in the logs and then stripping them. And a lot of that around here is going to make this place liven up. Like, not that many, because I cannot afford that many oak logs, but like just around here, you know, sort of sideways and stuff. Make it just look interesting, you know, so that the floor just got some more texture to it. I like that, and I'm probably going to be doing it around here quite a bit. I'm going to try and start the floating island thing today, but what I would need for that would be either go up and down a lot, or go get some bamboo for scaffolding, which I think I may do. The only problem is I don't have any string to construct the scaffolding with, so I might just leave that for now. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll go on a monster hunt tonight and see how that works out. But for right now, I'm just gonna start constructing this build. I've been messing around with this for a little while, and it's actually looking pretty good. I'll go break out the grass, get the water elevator ready, and I think that I can finally call this little piece right here pretty good. Well, that was a disaster. Yeah, that was not good. At least I didn't have anything particularly good. My best thing was an efficiency 3 axe, so I could get all that back relatively easily. Now that I look at it, it looks kind of small. So, well, I guess I'm just kind of down because I died a few times. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call this episode here. I just don't have the will left in me to continue playing. I'm completely naked. So I'm just really frustrated right now. This is not how I was expecting this episode to go. I was expecting to film a few days, maybe start on the roof, but you know what? I'm a little bit too disheartened to continue. So maybe new episode out. Probably I'll probably take a break from Minecraft just in general tomorrow because I've been playing Minecraft daily. So I think that I'll just wait this time and sort of cool down from this episode. Well, today I died a lot. We also discovered that my favorite dimension is the overworld, indefinitely. It's so much better than the nether. And we also did this little the mountain behind me, built up the walls, just a couple of odd jobs and stuff. So I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe if you enjoy my pain and suffering. Fantasy Mashup out.